Coming to us from Piano Slam, the diva of Piano Slam, the one, the only, Miss Deborah Magdalena.
Okay. So let me give you a little history about Piano Slam. And if you want more information, your teachers know this information, or you can go to the website, which is pianoslam.org. Now, Piano Slam is a competition, a writing competition. And it is put together by the Dranoff 2 Piano Foundation. Now, the Dranoff 2 Piano Foundation, they've been around for years. How long have they been around for? And they've been doing amazing things because what they do is they also are a competition, an international competition. Think of it as the Olympics for 2 piano players. Now, so these 2 amazing pianos are Steinway pianos. Now, many of you, some of you, hopefully I know that you've seen and heard beautiful piano music before, right? But what's so special about these 2, I want you to visualize them as 2 Bentleys. They are the Bentleys of pianos, right? And what's cool is that there's 2 people playing it at the same time. And so what the Dranoff did was they created this competition specializing with a piano duo, meaning 2 people playing the piano at the same time. It is international. And by doing so, we have been able to bring international artists to schools like Ponce from China, from Germany, from France. And today we have these 2 amazing talented pianists from Germany. Now, what Piano Slam does is we encourage you to write about music. How many of you listen to music every day? Don't lie to me, don't lie to me, right? Every day. So we know this. How many of you have never heard of classical music before? Thank you for your honesty. No. Shh. There should be no laughter. There should be no laughter. I appreciate your honesty because that means that Piano Slam and the Dranoff Foundation is going to change your life today for sure, because you're going to hear something for the first time, and that's a beautiful thing. I like to say that classical music was like the hip-hop music back in the day, like Shakespeare was the Tupac of his day. We merge hip-hop and classical music in this amazing stew of Piano Slam. And you are going to have classes and workshops led by known teaching poets. They're going to help you know how to write, because writing is key in life. No matter what you want to do with yourself in life, be a sports person, an athlete, be an artist, be a doctor, the way you communicate and the way you present yourself is key. And if you could be creative, baby, that's even better. So Piano Slam encourages you and teaches you how to write creatively about your love for music. The other cool thing is that some of you use it every day, like, you know, when you meet somebody, there's that chemistry between us. Either you like them or you don't, right? I'm feeling your vibe, that kind of thing. So you could either write about your love about music, you can write about your love for your grandma, your abuelita, using musical terms. You can write about your crush using scientific terms. Oh Lord, what did I do? What is your name? Shh. What is your name? Yeah. Ashley. I'm needing to look at Ashley. I'm bonding with Ashley with the ridiculousness of some things, right, Ashley? Did you see how they woke up about crushes? Lord, por favor, mi gente, tranquilícense, por favor. So, on a serious tip, Piano Slam is a writing competition. and we're going to teach you and encourage you to write about anything you want to using musical terms. Or you can write a poem. You don't have to use musical terms, but it has to be about music. Or you can write about any topic using scientific terms. Okay? Now, when you apply and when you win, because I'm affirming, because last year you had a winner, and I'm affirming you're going to win again this year, that person who wins from the school gets $100, your teacher gets $100, and for 3 weeks in February, you are going to be rehearsing with a professional, famous director, famous crew, and they're going to get you, you're going to have your own personal coach, and you're going to be performing and getting ready to perform at the Adrian Arts Center. How many of you have never been to the Adrian Arts Center? Oh my God, I love that. It kind of makes me sad that you've never been, but that excites me because one of you, I'm affirming it and I am praying it for you. If one of you win, guess what? You get to not only go to the Adrian Arts Center, but you get to perform at the Adrian Arts Center, and all of your friends from Ponce can go and see you perform. If you are the best poet on stage, then you win an additional $500 and a computer. And you become now a professional artist. Why? Because we continue to do shows all over. Miami Book Fair, during Art Basel, and we hire you. Does you understand what that means? When we hire you, that means we're not asking you to do a favor. We're going to pay you to show your talent. We're going to pay you and give you that respect that you deserve for being a good writer. So being a good writer and paying attention is very important, because not only is it going to make your life a whole lot better, but you can actually succeed at writing, whether if you're using mathematical terms, scientific terms, or musical terms. Are we good? We good. So I just wanted to give you a little history of who we are and why we're here, because we know that you matter, because we want to affirm you, and we want to help you and your teachers reach your goal in life. And Piano Slam and the love of music and the love of poetry can be your inspiration to win. Because right now, you could all win, and I want you all to win at life. Is that okay? Bravo. Now, keep that energy going, but I need to let you know, imagine yourself writing your life and winning, and now you're going to hear some more Ramis, but eventually he's going to end up playing with them. So at the end of the show, or this show at Piano Slam, is where the winning poets get to perform with dancers, a DJ, 2 piano players. It's kind of like dope, all right? So pay attention and check the show.
Ya hecho está lo viejo. Yo me propongo para lo nuevo. Porque la vida pasa pronto, yo no juego con el tiempo. Todo es pasajero, soplando como el viento, pero siempre deja marca en el alma del pasajero. Porque la niña no es igual después que tiene a su primero, y la familia no es igual después que pasa el joseo. Escucha, escucha, respira y piensa en lo que he dicho, porque hay muchas consecuencias que siguen ese delito. Como el padre que nunca vio crecer a su hijito. Qué pena, porque ese momento no se repite. Y yo lo que te pido que por favor no lo recrees. Toma tus decisiones pensando en lo que viene y párate en lo firme, no sigas la corriente, porque el rey no es el que manda, sino el siervo de la gente. Párate en lo firme y no sigas la corriente, porque el rey no es el que manda, sino el siervo de la gente. So why did I share a little bit in Spanish with you today? Because Piano Slam this year, the theme is La Fantasía de Tres Mundos. And poetry, at its essence, is an expression of experience, of life, and of the world that we all live in and see around ourselves. This is my second year that I get the opportunity to participate in Piano Slam, and I love it. I love it. I was so happy when I got the call to come do this for you guys, because poetry for me has been a release, has been a way for me to say things that otherwise I might keep inside. And how many of you know that if you keep something too heavy inside, it starts to slow you down, right? Right? So how better than to get people to understand you than by doing something creative? You guys were rocking with what I was saying, right? It was fun to listen to, right? Well, so you know, that's part of my life. I'm telling you who I am with my words. Otherwise, sometimes we don't want to listen to people talk about themselves, right? But you guys like listening to me talk about myself because you like the poetry, right? Regardless of rhyme or reason, this is the season for me to speak it. Because if I don't, then my bones will leak it, and the rocks will soak it all up and start to speak it. And woe is me if I let them do it. Because then I'll be as purposeless as those rocks were before I let them do it. Because the message is the same. We just vary the conduit. Using every single resource that we've been endowed with, because without a doubt we've all been blessed to be a blessing. So it's hard to see us stressing, because we're simply satisfied with seeing seeds scattered through our city, see? Because though the fruit may roll far from the tree, it will always seek the fountain. So you tell me, how am I supposed to stop this? When every single word that I speak is out of the overflow of my heart. I've been so close to the fountain, thirsting and thirsting for knowledge until I found her, only to realize that knowledge is infinite and her implications, they're astounding. See, because I had straight A's and they said that I was a genius, but I looked them in their eyes and I told them that I was conflicted, because I know that letter grades, number grades, I'm convinced that none of those scales can weigh all of my convictions. Love, joy, pain, the process, because is it the road or is it the objects? We're loveless, hopeless, no conscience, fearless, but we live with no passion. And the value of life, we can't grasp when all we do is chase our first Aston Martin, marching to the death now. YOLO, YOLO, that's the chant. Now you only live once, but really, what does it mean? It means you only get one shot, one chance, one moment, and then the buck stops here. So tell me, what's the other option? Do I live this life for the moment that I'm boxed in? Or do I do something that breaks the whole box in and leave a marks on this road that I walked in? Footprints that'll echo through the ages. Echo through the ages, yeah. Leave a legacy for my kids, for their kids, for you. Because you deserve more than what they gave us. And it's a shame how we let the money change us. Because power and respect, it doesn't really mean much if you don't have what you really want. And what you really want is a purpose. A purpose to live this life and look back. Like what you did, it really mattered at times. Because if it didn't, then we're all just running out of time. Tick, tock, time flies. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. Tick, tock, tick, tock.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ponce, please keep the applause coming for our featured artist, our featured poet Ramis, Alexi Oha. Please come forward, take a bow. Absolutely. My name is Deborah Magdalena, and I'm here to represent Piano Slam, and I want to thank you, and I want to encourage you and your teachers to go check out pianoslam.org. I want to see you all at the Arsht And hopefully one of you. And guess what? You can win in either the science strand or the English strand, all right? Come on, give them some more love, and your teachers and your school. Come on, Ponce, let them hear you in Hialeah.